Hi, in today's video I wanted to talk to you about a supplement that has made one of the biggest impacts on my health. It's called n-acetylcysteine, not collaboration with this brand. I have used many different brands for this, but the supplement is the same and it's very effective for my migraines and it has made a huge impact on my nervous system health. And I want to share this experience in this video and also tell you about some studies that have been conducted with NAC and how it can actually improve also OCD-like symptoms like nail biting or hair pulling and even addictive behaviors, and also how it can support nervous system health in general. So n-acetylcysteine, which is also called NAC, is a building block of amino acid cysteine, and cysteine is found in the human body naturally and it has health protecting properties, for example lowering inflammation, help to repair DNA and help with neurotransmitter balance. NAC or NAC has been used as a complementary treatment since 1960s and it has been studied in many different diseases, and listing them would just take too much time, but basically it works by lowering inflammation and boosting the glutathione levels in the body, which is a powerful antioxidant. I will talk a little bit about the mechanisms later in this video, but first I just want to say that this has been a real game changer for my health. I have a history of chronic migraine and I've spent probably hundreds of hours in my life looking at different studies on natural alternatives to prophylaxis and pain medicine. And a few years back I bumped into studies showing that NAC supplement with doses over 1 gram per day could be beneficial for migraine, and it has been shown to reduce migraine frequency and migraine attacks in some migraine patients. Maybe you already know this, but actually Amazon took off NAC from their shelves in May 2021, possibly because people started to use it for COVID and FDI decided to re-evaluate if it's actually a safe dietary supplement. And then luckily a few months later, FDA announced that yes, it's a safe dietary supplement and Amazon started selling it again. And many people are thankful for that. When I started using it, I had about 10 to 15 migraines a month. I used it for about 1 to 2 years, usually daily. And as a background, I was growing up with having about 15 to 20 migraines a month, plus cluster headaches, plus tension headaches. So I had a lot of problems with my nervous system and migraines, and I tried at least 10 different prophylaxis with terrible side effects, and it was just bad for me. So then I did a lot of research on natural alternatives for prophylaxis and started using these methods, and supplements have been one of the most effective ways to manage migraines for me and support my nervous system health in general. So these days I get about 1 to 3 migraines a month. Sometimes I have completely migraine-free months, which has been amazing. I never thought that I could feel like this in my life. Like I could, when I was younger, I was thinking like if I can reduce my migraines by 50%, I will be happy. And now since I can have a month without any migraines at all, I just feel like I'm living a different life. So I'm not saying that NAC cured my migraine. That's definitely not what I'm trying to say, because I did have other supplements as well. I ate CoQ10, I ate magnesium, and I still do eat magnesium, for example, omega-3 fatty acids and things like that. And I did other stuff as well, like optimize my sleep. But NAC was something that when I started using it, I started noticing a real effect, especially in the severity of my migraine attacks. So they started to get a bit shorter, they started to get more manageable. I didn't have as much prodromal and postdromal symptoms, and it was just like more smoother. So when I got into a point with my migraines that I was very happy with where I was, that I had been able to reduce them quite significantly, I stopped a lot of supplements, NAC included, because I just I felt like I didn't need it that much. But I actually recently started using it again just to see if it could improve my nervous system health in general and maybe even reduce some of the residual migraines that I still have. So besides myself, I know another person who has used NAC for migraines and headaches and have had a very good response to it. So I think it works because migraine is a condition that includes a certain amount of neuroinflammation. NAC is a precursor for glutathione, which is the principal natural antioxidant in the brain cells and in human body. So it can counteract oxidative stress in the brain cells that is caused by this inflammation. NAC also has its own anti-inflammatory benefits outside of just the glutathione effect. NAC has also shown to balance neurotransmitters like glutamate that can lead to excessive neuroinflammation. You may ask why not just take glutathione, which is also available as a supplement. This is because NAC and glutathione are not equally bioavailable. NAC is believed to be more easily absorbed and moved into the cells, and this increases the natural glutathione production in the cells. And it can even reach the brain through the blood-brain barrier, where it's again transformed into glutathione. Whereas if you eat glutathione, it gets first broken down in the process of digestion and possibly is less effective in increasing glutathione levels. However, now in the market there is also liposomal glutathione, which is more easily absorbed by the body, but unfortunately it's a bit hard to get and it's pretty expensive, whereas NAC is very easily available. You can find several high-quality NAC brands, and it's definitely much cheaper than liposomal glutathione. So this was my headache migraine experience with NAC. I just find it to be such a good supplement, so I wanted to come and share my experience with it. I used over 1000 milligrams once a day, so usually 1200 milligrams once a day for about a year or two even, actually. And I just had like a great experience with it. I really briefly want to touch some other interesting benefits that NAC has shown to have. So it's also shown to be effective in neuropsychiatric disorders like OCD. According to studies, it can help with some behavioral symptoms like hair pulling, nail biting, skin picking, and other so-called compulsions. And it's also shown to reduce addictive behaviors like cravings for nicotine, marijuana, and pathological gambling. And the final thing that I want to mention with this supplement is that it supports liver health. So it's used as a complementary treatment of things like fatty liver disease, which affect as much as 10 to 14% of the US population. So about the dose, I think over 1 gram doses in the studies have been the most effective for various conditions. But of course, depending on what you're going to use it, if you are going to use it, then definitely, first of all, check the scientific studies and papers on what they have used in the studies. And secondly, consult your doctor or a physician to know if it's suitable for you and suitable with your potential current medications or other supplements. And then I also want to mention one downside that I notice. If I take it on an empty stomach, I get nauseous, very nauseous actually, if I take it in the morning. So I've noticed that I need to take it about 30 minutes before food for not to get nauseous, but when I do it like that, it works. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions about NAC or how I use it or anything else, you can comment below. And if you like this topic, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you will get notified on new videos when they come out. Check my other videos as well. I hope you have a great day. See you next time.